I remember a few years back when he was the Premier of the state, the Chief Minister of Assam, we had a beautiful ceremony with the UNICEF and Global Interfaith Wash Alliance and Parmarth Niketan and the entire state. Called 10,000, I think more than 10,000 village chiefs to take a pledge how they can work for water, sanitation and hygiene. And this is very important. This only can happen when you have a compassionate heart, where you are not thinking about yourself only. Water belongs to all. Sanitation and hygienes are needed. And I could see the way he moved all those more than 10,000 people. I could see the yogi heart and yogic heart in him. And this was the result. Yeah, clap, yes, sure. Wonderful. And I think this was the result. The outcome was, then he was called to the center and became a cabinet minister of India. And guess, he was given the Ayush ministry, the ministry of Ayush. The first ministry of Ayush in the world, as Sadhviji explained. And very compassionate heart then started giving a new direction, a new vision to the world of yoga. And when last, maybe 2 weeks ago, we met him in his ministry. And when we were talking to him, I noticed, and I want to share with you. We were talking many aspects of yoga, but all the time, rather than being a minister, he looked to me as a motivator of spirituality. All the time he was talking about the scriptures, the beautiful stories, the essence of the stories, and how these are related to our life. I think that's what yoga does to you. That's what yoga does to you. Yoga is the answer, yoga is the way. Second, because we are celebrating here International Yoga Festival. To me, International Yoga Festival is the festival of oneness, of togetherness, of allness, inclusiveness, and that's what is needed today. Any mantra is needed today on this earth. It's a mantra of oneness and inclusiveness. Then there will be no war. There will be no separations. There will be no chaos in the world. Even in those chaotic situations, everybody is looking for the peace. And the yoga is the way. Sadhviji just mentioned, it's very troubling. After having everything, earned everything, achieved everything, people are so depressed, tensed. Especially the young people. I have seen very recent, several informations came to me that young people are getting cardiac arrest, heart attacks. It's so sad. Young children, you ask, how are you? Oh, I'm so stressed. Oh, 11 years old, I'm so stressed up. Just imagine. That's why our Honorable Prime Minister, because he also came to become a yogi. He came to the Himalayas, right here, in this Uttarakhand. But rather than being yogi here in this mountain. He was sent back from the rishis of saints of Himalayas, the spirit of Himalayas, to become a yogi prime minister. And that's why he brought yoga. He understood the power of yoga. अब मुझे बड़ी प्रसन्नता है, यहाँ की हवा में योग है, घर घर में योग है, कण कण में योग है, हर घर में योग और हर घाट पे योग. इसलिए मुझे लगता है कि भारत एक बहुत बड़ी भूमिका निभा सकता है. और वो भूमिका है, चाहे वो डिप्रेशन हो, चाहे वो किसी भी तरह की समस्या हो, स्ट्रेस हो. I have seen people when they are sitting in the bank, on the banks of Ganga, 4:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, in meditation. Just look around their faces, so much peace, so much light. And meditation is the way. Meditation is the best medication for all agitations and all types of depressions and stress. इसलिए मुझे बड़ी प्रसन्नता है. Ministry of Ayush made a decision how to bring yoga to every home and to every heart. No barriers and no boundaries of caste, color, region, religions, because we all are one family, one earth, one family, one future. That is our destiny. And the yoga can bring people together. I have seen when we were in the UN, in the United Nations, there also, मैंने देखा था वहां पर किस तरह से इतने ज्यादा लोग योग किया उस दिन उन्होंने योगा डे के ऊपर. उसकी बात मैं कल या परसों बताऊंगा उसका क्या असर पड़ा. लेकिन अभी क्योंकि समय की मर्यादा है, मैं चाहूंगा कि आरती से पूर्व हमारे ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर श्री सर्बानंद सोनोवाल जी यहाँ पर हैं. वे अब अपना उद्बोधन देंगे और उसके बाद हम लोग एक ऋषि कुमारों का ये और एक पुरानी विद्या जो खो दी हमने. आज मार्शल आर्ट की बात हम करते हैं, एरियल योगा की बात हम करते हैं, लेकिन हमारे यहाँ पता नहीं एरियल योगा से भी बढ़कर पता नहीं क्या क्या योगा थे, हम भूलते जा रहे हैं. उसका भी एक 3-4 मिनट का यहाँ पर दर्शन कराएंगे हमारे योगेश जी. आइए पहले हम आदरणीय I will invite our Honorable Cabinet Minister, Shri Sarvanand Sonowal ji.
Namaskar. From Pujya Swami Siddharanand Saraswati ji, Pujya Sadhvi Bhagavati Saraswati ji, distinguished international yoga guest, eminent yoga acharyas, and ladies and gentlemen, I have a small written speech. मैं written speech पढ़ना चाहता हूँ अगर इजाजत हो तो, क्योंकि मैं today actually I'm amazed. I'm really highly touched the way this International Yoga Festival is being organized by the Parmat Niketan, Rishikesh. So I believe this kind of event which can bring the global society together to the same platform. This is the beauty of yoga. And I believe yoga has that sense of love and affection to every mankind. That's the power of yoga. And we all know love is God. And if we could develop the sense of love to each other, not only the mankind but also the nature, all the creatures created by God. And I believe, जैसे स्वामी सिद्धानंद सरस्वती जी ने बताया और पूज्य साध्वी जी ने भी बताया कि योग के जरिए कैसे हम दुनिया को एक कर सकते हैं और सबके दिल में इंसानियत की भावना शक्ति को जगा सकते हैं. I believe this is why the art of yoga is necessary for every mankind to attain the peace and tranquility of life, not only himself or herself, but also for the others. I am delighted to learn that Parmat Niketan, Rishikesh is hosting the annual week-long International Yoga Festival from March 8 to 14, 2023, with the support of Incredible India, Ministry of Tourism, and in association with the Ministry of Culture and the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. I am delighted to learn that this festival is being organized every year since the last 3 decades, and this is the 30th year of this festival. I am very happy to note that this year participants from more than 90 nations have joined this yoga festival, making it truly global. Yoga is not merely an exercise, it is a way of life to attain physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. The whole world is embracing yoga and transitioning to a more holistic way of life. Yoga has been identified as an effective therapeutic intervention for a variety of common ailments and lifestyle diseases. It seeks to bring harmony and happiness across all levels of our existence, from the body, breath, mind and spirit, etc. Yoga is a unique soft power of India, and it is our responsibility to spread this science to every corner of the globe. I am confident that under the leadership of Pujya Swami Siddhanand Saraswati Ji, the International Yoga Festival at Parmat Niketan will be a memorable experience for all stakeholders. Under the leadership of Swami Ji and Sadhvi Ji, you will not only do yoga but get an unique opportunity to experience yoga in action through the various service projects dedicated to the community's well-being. Parmat Niketan is not only a yoga school but a life school. People come here to learn how to live healthier, adopting more holistic and balanced life, and imbibe the true essence of yoga. Parmat Niketan has made Ganga Arati at Rishikesh world famous. Friends, Ministry of Ayush is the nodal ministry organizing International Day of Yoga related activities. Yoga program and research since the last 8 years. Our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi Ji is very much enthusiastic about yoga and its far-reaching effect. He is committed to spread the message of yoga not only in our country but across the globe. Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga is organizing a Yoga Mahotsav as a countermeasure to the celebrations of International Day of Yoga 2023 on 13th and 14th March 2023 at Talkotra Stadium in New Delhi. I would like to welcome you all for this Yoga Mahotsav. Also, on 7th and 8th April 2023, Ministry of Ayush is organizing an international conference on yoga at Dibrugarh, Assam to showcase the therapeutic application of yoga. I wish you will all attend that conference as well. Central Council for Research in Yoga and Naturopathy, an autonomous research council under Ministry of Ayush, has set up the Center for Mind-Body Intervention through Yoga in AIIMS Rishikesh to develop evidence for integrating yoga into healthcare. People of this city can avail the services of yoga department to better manage their health. Yoga improves strength, balance and flexibility. In promoting yoga among all walks of life, Ministry of Ayush is taking various steps through its units. However, to reach out to the rural population, ASHA workers are the ideal means in taking the common yoga protocol to the villages. National Institute of Naturopathy, Pune, has trained the ASHA workers at Pune district. I envision that the same model is implemented across the country to reach out till the last citizen of our country is acquainted with common yoga protocol. The celebration of Yoga Day 2023 is gearing up. I am sure you will all take part actively in the various activities related to Yoga Day celebration and make this annual event a memorable one. Friends, I would like to inform you that the application for PM Yoga Awards are being invited through MyGov platform. I request all eligible yoga experts and organizations to apply for this prestigious award. Also, various public participation activities are being planned at MyGov platform in near future. I also appeal to all of you to take yoga to every doorstep and let people enjoy the benefit of yoga to the maximum extent. On behalf of Ministry of Ayush, I extend my warm welcome and wish good health and happiness to all the delegates on the International Yoga Festival at Parmat Niketan, Rishikesh. I, from the core of my heart, extend my gratitude and thankfulness to Pujya Swami Siddhanand Saraswati Ji, and he went to our ministry and he blessed me not only once, many times. This is my, I believe, memorable kind of opportunity to sit close to him, because sitting with him means I'm getting the blessing from his aura of personality, which is pure and divine. And I really honored to pay my deep respect to all of you present here, because this Ma Ganga, we all know, holy river, always been blessing since civilization started. So I believe this is how this particular nation is always extending its kind of support, love and affection to the people of the globe. इसलिए मैं मानता हूँ ये भारत ही महाभारत है. भारत में वो शक्ति है जो दुनिया को रोशनी दे सकता है, दुनिया को दिशा दे सकता है और हर समस्या की समाधान दे सकता है. इसलिए मैं मानता हूँ भारत ही महाभारत है, भारत ही महाभारत है, भारत ही महाभारत है. नमस्कार, जय हिंद.
Another big round of applause for our Honorable Ayush Minister. जोरदार तालियों से दोबारा से अभिनंदन करेंगे हमारे माननीय Minister of Ayush. And now we will have our Ji's blessings, and today for many of them the first time they will be performing yoga on the Shankar Bhagwan Ghat. आप सब अपने अपने आसन पे ग्रहण हो जाए, सब ऋषि कुमार स्टेज पे आ जाए और योगा की जो उनकी परफॉर्मेंस है वो तुरंत प्रस्तुत कर दें. सचमुच जब हमारे ऋषि कुमार यहाँ पे शंकर भगवान के घाट पे ऐसे यौगिक प्रस्तुति दे रहे हैं गणेश वंदना की, तो हम सबको बहुत गौरव हो रहा है। जोरदार तालियों से हमारे ऋषि कुमारों का, और इन सबको तैयार करने के लिए इन पे विशेष आशीर्वाद रहा है साध्वी आभा सरस्वती जी, पूज्य माता जी का, जो कि यहाँ पे उपस्थित तो नहीं है लेकिन इन बच्चों के माध्यम से यहाँ उपस्थित है, और इन बच्चों को उन्होंने प्रिपेयर किया। और डॉक्टर इंदु शर्मा जी जो सीनियर योगाचार्य हैं परमार्थ निकेतन, वो स्टेज पे आ जाए। सीनियर योगाचार्य हैं, योगिक साइंस में डॉक्टरेट की हैं, योगा जो कोर्सेज यहाँ चलते हैं वो ये देखते हैं, और बच्चों को इतनी खूबसूरती से इन्होंने तैयार किया। डिस्पाइट बच्चों के एग्जामिनेशंस होते हुए भी ये बच्चे तैयार हुए हैं। बहुत ही खूबसूरत प्रस्तुति, जोरदार तालियों से सभी बच्चों का और डॉक्टर इंदु शर्मा जी का जोरदार तालियों से अभिनंदन। और इसके साथ अब हम मलखम्ब की एक बहुत ही प्यारी प्रस्तुति है। And also, these Rishi Kumars have just done one of the performances here. In the evening at 8 o'clock, we will be meeting on the Yoga Ghat on the left side of this ghat, and we will have the rest of the performances this evening. So this is just the preview. Please join us for the evening cultural performances as well. Now, Malkham. Malkham is a traditional indigenous yogic science and sport. It is one of the traditional versions of what Pujya Swamiji was saying. Now you see aerial yoga, but this was the traditional, authentic, indigenous form of yoga. It combines multiple practices, but beautiful fusion of martial arts, gymnastics, and yoga. It brings an increase in concentration, fitness. It makes the body light. It makes it strong. It allows the participants and the practitioners to gain speed and coordination, and it has multiple benefits. But as you see, these young children are on a pillar that is nearly 16 feet, and it's balanced on water bottles, glass bottles. And without further ado, we will have them do this beautiful presentation, but and after that, we will honor them as well. So, Malcolm. a huge round of applause for all of these young children. हम सबको बहुत गौरव होना चाहिए कि हम भारतीय हैं और हम इस मिट्टी पे जन्म लिए हैं और
आगे आ जाओ बेटा, आगे आ जाओ, आगे आ जाओ.
We are so blessed.
शाबाश, आगे आ जाओ.
And योगेश जी आप भी आगे आ जाइए. योगेश मालविया जी जो he's been awarded the Dronacharya Award in 2020. He has been recognized and has dedicated his life to increasing awareness on this traditional art form, for this traditional Malkhambh practice. So Yogesh ji बहुत ज़्यादा पूज्य स्वामी जी की तरफ से, पूज्य साध्वी जी की तरफ से, ऑनरेबल हमारे आयुष मंत्री और हम सब की तरफ से बहुत ढेर सारा स्नेह और संतों का आशीर्वाद. सभी जोरदार तालियों से इन सब बच्चों का अभिनंदन करें. Malkhambh has been featured in Khelo India Games and India's Got Talent amongst many other platforms. But jab United Nations pe Pujya Swami ji and Sadhvi ji led the 3rd annual International Day of Yoga, that is when they saw this Malkhambh practice in the UN Plaza, and Pujya Swamiji had dedicated that he would do what he could to raise awareness on this traditional yogic science. So thank you so much, Yogesh-ji, and all of our young children, especially the little ones, and all of the performers today. जोरदार तालियां सभी के लिए. और उसी के साथ साथ अब हम आरती करेंगे. आरती के लिए
कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम.
बाकी सब लोग ऊपर आ जाएं, केवल कलाकार नीचे रहेंगे वहां पर.
सदा कर यम के कष्ट मिटा कर परम गति पाता। ओम जय गंगे माता। ब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी मैया जो तुमको ध्याता।
मैया जो तुमको ध्याता, तेरी कृपा से सोजन,
तेरी दया से सोजन सदगति है पाता। ओम जय गंगे माता। ब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी मैया जो तुमको ध्याता। मैया
जो तुमको ध्याता, तेरी
दया से सोजन, तेरी कृपा से सोजन सदगति है पाता। ओम जय गंगे माता। आरती मात तुम्हारी जो जन नित्य गाता।
मैया प्रेम सहित गाता,
दास वही है सहज में, भक्त वही है सहज में, मुक्ति को पाता। ओम जय गंगे माता। ओम जय गंगे माता। मैया जय गंगे माता। जो नर तुमको ध्याता, जो नर मैया जी को ध्याता, मन वांछित फल पाता। ओम जय गंगे माता। जय गंगे माता। जय
त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा, त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं, त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति
And with that, just a few presenters we will have time today to honor. And we'll ask them to come up one at a time. But just before we do that, please join us for most. We will ask Pujya Swamiji Maharaj to honor and bless our Honorable Ayush Minister, respected Sarvabindur Sonowal ji, with a sacred Rudraksha sapling and a special mala. Apa? A very special mala for our Honorable Minister, as Pujya Swamiji blesses him on the occasion of the International Yoga Festival and honors him with a special Yoga Samman for his contributions to the field of yoga and Ayush, a yogi minister for the Ministry of Yoga, and a sacred Rudraksha sapling as a green pledge for all yogacharyas and yoga participants to follow this mission and message of Pujya Swamiji for green yoga dedicated to the earth and to the planet. And now we will ask all of our presenters one by one to come forward and get blessed with the sacred Rudraksha Mala. We'll ask Tommy to come forward. And Kia. Tommy is a yoga teacher and addiction recovery expert.
Culture of yoga.